This is the part where I start playing bad and I can't get back to phase 3 for like half an hour at least. Do you mean NP H5LQ? So it's guide time. I'm gonna put all the IDs you need in the description. There should be split maps. I don't know how they're gonna split it, and then whether it's like in the phases or what. I'll put all that in the description. When the split maps release, I'll put those too. So I'm using embot panel. You can use Fxrez's. All you really need because of this practice map is no clip and checkpoints. You don't need activate button. It's broken. Besides, it's broken in this. See, it doesn't work, but you don't really need it because all the stuff is activated. So yeah, this isn't meant to be watched in full. Just skip to parts where you need help. If you need help, yeah, like I said, it's not meant to be watched in full. So anyways, let's start. First off, nothing really to say here. Be careful of this divot right here. Just jump out. Just jump towards this pillar. You can go on the left here or the right. I go on the right and then I jump backwards here. Jump from about here. The lava will cover this in the actual map, but you can still kind of see it. But jump from about here and then there. Nothing to say here. Don't make sure your momentum stops before jumping. You don't want to go like that. So yeah, just do that. This jump is not that tight. Just go at it diagonally. Jump kind of early off this wall run. Ugh, man. Jump kind of early so you land over here, not like over here. Hit space 3 times. Don't spam orbs in general. That's what you should be doing. Don't spam orbs. And then jump kind of early here. Don't want to be like under it like this. So yeah, jump kind of early. And then okay. So this is what I call my camera turning philosophy for wall runs. So what I do is, by the time I turn, this one isn't that strict, but for later ones where you have way less time to react, it'll be helpful, more helpful. But like, by the time you turn to the left like this, you can use that as an indicator of when you're good to jump. So like that, turn to the left, I jump, okay. This jump is kind of awkward at first, but you'll get used to it. Just be looking for this orb. It's kind of hard to see in the map because of the bright lava, but just be mindful of where it is and how you should aim towards it based on where you are when you jump off of the wall run. In general, once you pass this turn, that's when you're good to land on it no matter where you are. Then up to that, after that point, it's just based on how you aim towards it. And then hit space twice, don't spam. Get off of these wall runs instantly. For this one, aim towards the left like this. Nothing to say here. You can either jump like this, or I like to wrap around like that. You can slide under this gate if you're early enough, which most of the time you probably will be. Anyways, phase 1. You can get flat-sided or flat slid off of this jump sometimes. So just walk for a little bit before you jump, like that. Hold space here and don't hold D instantly, because you can get like, you don't want to get caught on the ledge like that. So you want to hold W and then switch to D to get up, and then pretty swift turn here, then turn back forwards, just like when you're going on here, land about here, and then turn around like that. Same thing, camera turning philosophy. When I turn to the right, that's when I'm ready to jump. Jump kind of early here. You don't want to jump too late, because you can jump from like back here and still make it. Or like back here. No, I'm not showing good examples. But you can jump from like back here. You don't need to go like that. Just do it like this. Tap W to get up. Don't jump from too close. Jump from like back here. S to get up here. Jump from here. Don't turn too much. It's kind of an awkward jump, but don't turn too much like this. Just kind of like that. Hold towards the left, because you want to actually hit the orb. So turn far to the left. Hold D when you get off the orb. You want to get up these platforms as soon as possible. You don't want to like stall and walk all the way like that. Just get up as soon as possible, because the lava is raising. And then for this box jump, same thing. This is kind of a choke point at first for lava pacing. You can bounce like that, but the jump is kind of high, so what I like to do is I just like to stall for a split second, walk for a little bit, then jump up. Aim for the left of this wall run, and then yeah, you can do this skip, or if you do the jump normally, don't walk from here, and don't hug the wall too much, because this wedge you can get caught on this wedge. So you can still make it if you like walk from pretty far back and not hugging the wall, so like that. And then for these jumps, it's all about what keys you press. So when you go on D and W to get on, hold only D when you're doing this jump, and then tap W again to get on this wall jump. Hit this button really quickly. This is a pretty high jump. This yellow thing is can't glide false, don't get thrown off by it. 8 minutes is the cap for the map time, so yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, don't get thrown off by this. It's can't glide false. Do a high jump, don't like run towards it like that. Stall for a second, then jump up. This is not really a wrap. Not really a full-fledged turn. You don't have to go like this. You can kind of just do this. Oh my god. Like this. And stall on the button for a little bit, so you actually have enough like time to do this jump, or have enough. You get what I mean. Like, don't go like that and then walk off or jump off. Stall for a bit, then jump late. You can either air dive here. I don't like to do that because it's awkward. I jump super late off the wall run, and then do that. In general, like, this is a pretty underrated tip. Just use your eyes for a lot of these like quick wall run jumps. In addition to my camera turning philosophy, use your eyes. Like, there you go. Just be looking of when it's a good time to jump, because some of it is just reaction time. So in the actual map, there's an air dive indicator here. I don't know why it's not here, but air dive bounce here, hold space. I mean, when I say air dive bounce, I mean like hold space when you air dive. So do that, come up, turn immediately back towards the right when you hit the button. Here you want to aim for this corner of this platform, and then don't turn too much like this. That's not what the jump is. As soon as you get around the pillar, just keep going directly straight like that. Okay, you can hit the left wall jump, or I like to go for the right one. Don't spam. Don't spam. It's timing. So yeah, just get used to that. It's timing. And then at the top, there's a teleporter here. Sometimes you can, like, this doesn't happen often, but you can get, like, you can cling back down onto one of these wall jumps after you fall down from the top, and you won't get teleported. So what I do is I just shift lock at the top to ensure that doesn't happen, and yeah, it'll be fine. Hold W when you come out of the take a break screen. Nothing really to say here. These mesh platforms, they're not as bad as they look. Just aim for this part of the platform. Air dive. Don't bounce though. Just walk this orb. I like to hold only W and A on these jumps. So this overhang kind of blocks your camera, but you can still kind of see where the wall jump is. There you go. Don't aim too far to the left here. Make sure you're aiming a little bit to the right like that. Oops, I bounced. Don't do that. Okay, this is reaction. When you're about here, that's when you should hold only D and jump off. There you go. And then a good time indicator. So a good time indicator here to know if you're good on time. The music will be like dun 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 dun. So you want to slide when it's dun 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 dun. On that dun, that's when you should dun 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 dun. Okay. Camera turning. As you turn to the right, that's when you're going to jump. I like to hold space to get up these. Or you can just do that, but I don't know why, I just like to do that. You are alternating W and D, W and A, back to W and D. You don't have to go fully into this button. You can just kind of graze it like that, and you'll be fine. Again, don't spam these orbs. And again, don't spam these orbs. You should be doing it, and the max time is gonna hit. Okay. If you're good on time, you should be hitting these exactly to the music. So, da 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 da, and then hold W and D off the last orb. Okay. Air dive. This wall run kicks you off before, like, this part of it, so don't get off too late. There you go. This jump, it kind of looks like it extends up to here, but it's actually not. It's like this. If you're looking at it like this, it kind of looks, I don't know. So just aim towards the right, aim towards like this, the edge of this wedge, like towards the wall. Don't aim super far to the left. Aim towards the wall and jump off. This slide jump is not hard at all. There's literally like a little like failsafe right here, and then it's literally easier than the Tempestuous Blizzard one. And you don't even need to jump that late because it extends to all the way here. So yeah, hit this button. Don't jump super late onto the boxes because they are kind of high. Hit the button. Immediately jump onto the boxes and jump late onto the zip line. Aim around here on the wall jump towards the middle, not over here. Aim towards the middle, and then as you're coming back down, hit the orb. And there you go. Okay, hold W when you come out of this transition screen and aim towards the right. Make sure you actually don't underestimate this wrap. These orb hitboxes are not as small as they look. Just hit it. There you go. I go on the left side here. I don't really like that side. Do whatever you want though. This part, keep your camera steady for this like spiral part right here. But then for this part, you kind of want to flick for each jump. And then this is kind of an annoying jump. So you can land over here if you want. I don't like to do that though, just because it feels worse. Let go of space as you're approaching the wall jump and then tap space again. You don't want to hold space because sometimes you will get off of the wall jump at the very bottom of it and not get enough height. But yeah, let's do that. Angle this jump at a 45-degree angle because you don't want to be turned like that and then like it's just worse. So as you can see, do it like that. Air dive, don't bounce though. And then camera turning philosophy. I'm gonna get tired of hearing myself say that, bro. As you turn forward, that's when you're good to jump. For this part, you can go to the side to side like that, or you can go all on one side. I like to go on this side. I also like to, because these jumps are high, I like to do it like this, kind of like Roe v. Wade, the map by Juan Bob, not the court case, the map. You can just do it like this, but I like to do it like this, there. And then I hold W and D without shift lock to get up here. I jump kind of early off these boxes to land here. I do this part without shift lock. I hold W and A to get off the wall run. Again, use your eyes. Underrated advice. There you go. Treat this kind of like a wall jump, but stall for a little bit. You don't want to jump too early like that, but you also... But it's kind of just a split second. Like that, hold space. Ugh. There. Hold space on this. You can air dive on both of them like that if you want. I just hold space and then bounce off of that one though. Don't underestimate this jump. It's kind of a quick turn. So like that. Press space really quickly twice. This is an in and out part. Man, why am I lagging? So this is in and out. Don't underestimate this wall. Just jump pretty far out and then come back into the wall jump. Don't spam these orbs. I hit him in shift lock, then I get out of it. Go up here. Okay. Phase 2. So in this phase, I think it's the best one gameplay wise, but anyways, you should not be pressing A or D at all throughout this phase, and all of the turns are like very sharp turns. So first off, land over here, like on this part of this platform. So like there. There. Go on the left side of this pillar. And then this jump is the hardest of phase 2 in my opinion. I would say just practice this. I don't really have a silver bullet for explaining this jump. Oh, nice. So just, you kind of already want to be turning as you're landing this jump. you don't want to hit the wall, but you also don't want to turn too far out to where you can't really turn back in to land it. So yeah, just kind of like that. Practice this jump. I don't know a good way to explain it, to be honest. Sorry. Just like, hopefully you can kind of see how I'm doing it based off my keyboard capture and me doing it over and over again. Yeah. Just kind of already be turning. If it helps to visualize, you can make it straight like this. That's kind of your goal. You want to get as close to that as possible with all the momentum you have. Because obviously you can't do it that easily if you're going so fast already. But yeah, just practice this jump. For these jumps, these are pretty sharp turns. When you do this first one, already be turned to the right for the next one, like this. Okay, don't worry about this pillar, hitting this pillar. If you jump here, the button hitbox is big, so you'll hit it. Like that. Hold space off of this terrain platform. There. This time go left, like that. It's a pretty sharp turn. Okay, here you don't want to aim too far to the left. You want to aim to the left after you're clear of this wall. So like, then you want to turn. That was a little bad, but as if you're jumping completely forward, but then turn. And also stall on this wall run. Don't jump off instantly. Stall like this orb. I like to air dive when I come down here, and then sharp turn to the left as soon as you pass this God, why do I not know what this is called? This lantern thing, fire. Turn to the left. Jump. Hit this button, air dive after you hit the button, then jump over this. You want to air dive, bounce, hold space. Jump super late to land this one, and then here, you want to jump kind of early. You don't want to jump from like here. You want to jump from here, so then your turn, you have more chance to turn. Because if you jump from here, then it's like less precise. If you jump from here, then you get a better turn. So jump from here, swift turn. On this part, I don't air dive bounce, but I air dive onto this like little part right here, and then like that, and then here this is pretty high, and you should jump pretty late here. That, and then here I actually spam these orbs just because I don't know why. I found like the timing for these kind of weird, so I just spam these and it works. And then here you can go on the left like that, but what I do is I jump kind of early and air dive bounce off of that thing. Okay, a good music cue for this part is as you hit the floor, like after, maybe a little bit after you hit the floor, or as soon as you hit the floor, a little bit after. That's when the dun 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 dun, that's when that should start. So yeah. Anyways, jump after you pass this golden line. So after you pass the yellow line, then jump. Okay. Hold forward after the transition screen, hold W, and then this is pretty. Make sure you're at as close to the wall as possible. Do a circular motion, jump late off of this box, aim for the left here like that, jump super far onto this wall jump, and then what I do to hit the button is I just hit it with my arm. I don't go on top of the box, although it is fine if you do, but just to be faster I do that. Be careful of this candle because it is Cancolite false, Cancolite true. Hit this button, come back, jump far onto the wall, jump again. In the actual map, this is not like this. This platform will rotate, spin back to this side after you hit the button as you're coming back. Don't be afraid of it though, just do it as if it's exactly like this. So, this wall run, hold W and A when you're turned forwards, like this. And then what I do is, because this part is, otherwise, I like to hold space, let go of space as I'm approaching the orb, and then tap space again when I'm inside the orb instantly. That, otherwise there's so many, spacebar presses here, and it's just less comfortable, so I just do it like this, as opposed to this. Which both work, but I just do it like this because it feels better. Anyways, castle entrance. In the actual map, this sends you further. I'll explain why later. Practice is not updated. That wall run, you'll see. Go on the right side here. Hit the left side of this wall jump, not the center. Hit the left side. It's faster and you get more height. Do this pretty late jump at a 45-degree angle like this. And then to prevent face planting into this, hold D. Okay, max time, boys. Let's go. To prevent face planting into that, this wall like this, what I do is I hold D and then switch to W. So you go onto this side, go over the side, that way you don't ram into this corner. That's much better. So I like to jump over this ramp, on this ramp. Don't ask why, there's not really a reason, it just feels better. This is fine too, but I still like this. So yeah, and then hit this wall jump sort of at a straight angle, remain directly straight, maybe slightly turn to the left, but mostly straight, and then hit the land on this side, not over back here. That way it will instantly hit the button. And then here's what you'll see what I mean. So for these orbs, don't spam yet again. Hit it twice. It's pretty quick though. Oh my god. Get me off. Okay. So hit it pretty quick. Alright. And this wall run. Let me go back. So see how the orb sends you further? The gate also opens a lot sooner. You'll see why in a second. So see how that wall run is a lot slower. They did this because it bugs when it's this fast. So to prevent that, they made it a lot slower, and now it doesn't really happen anymore. So to compensate, that's why they made this orb's power a lot higher and this gate open sooner. I think that made the pacing of Phase 3 a lot more fair, so I think it's a good change. Anyways, just come over here, the wall jump at the apex of your jump, like this. Don't run straight into it like that. Just hit it. There you go. Hit this button. Immediately move to the side, to the right, or the left if you're crazy. Yeah. Hit this, go to the side, and then okay. Hit these again. Hit these pretty quickly, but don't spam. It's just 1, 2, just like the other one. It's a little bit of a different timing, but it's mostly the same. When you come off of this though, make sure that doesn't happen. Make sure your momentum stops like that before you jump. Yeah. Anyways, phase 3 is the hardest part of this map, by far. Lots of tricky parts. Don't underestimate this. Treat it like a stick out, where you go immediately back in after you turn out. There you go. Ugh, man. Okay, I need to start over to get back in the flow. Land like towards here, not towards back here. Immediately jump to the left to get up here, and then turn back forwards to land on this, on the right of this wall jump, and not over here. Land to the right. There. There. A lot of these jumps are really high. Actually, you might want to land like kinda towards the middle. Yeah, kinda towards the middle. Not too far to the left though. So, there's the middle. So what I do for these wall jumps is I hold only W. Whoa, that was fast. I hold only W. That makes sure most of the time, not always, I get from wall jump to wall jump really fast, like that, as opposed to like that. That still happens sometimes, but it doesn't happen as often. So like that, don't spam. Hold S as you come off of this one. Just make sure you don't hit your head. Just use your eyes for this jump, bro. Hold S, come back. You want to get up these platforms as soon as possible. Bro, it's kind of like rigor. Like you want to be pressing space as fast as possible. You want to get from platform to platform as quickly as possible without stalling too much, like going to the ends of each platform. You just want to jump, bro. And then for this, minimal camera turning. Maybe if you need to slightly adjust yourself, do like a micro turn or like a micro flick to the left a little bit. But it should be minimal camera turning through this jump. Just go directly. And then let go of shift lock to do this wall jump. Again, don't turn your camera, just land over here. And then I go forwards to this wall run. So, best case scenario, you land like this. Not like that. Like this. And get on it like very quickly. If you jump towards the back like this, it's a little slower, I think. Oh my god. Like that. It's kind of slower. So try to do it quickly. Like, as in, like, get off the wall run a little later. So you get quickly off of this platform, onto this platform, and off of this platform. Oh my god. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I think it'll be fast enough either way. But this is the best case scenario if you like do it like that. This is kind of stupid. Same thing, let go of space and then press it again. There. Turn this way, and then for this wall jump, air dive. Hold D and air dive and space. So bounce like that, very quick. It's so satisfying to pull off, actually. And then be careful of this. Do not get caught in between here. Treat it kind of like a stick out, but yeah, just treat it kind of like a stick out. There. Okay, and then this wall run. Stall for a little bit, kind of the camera turning. As you turn backwards like this, then you're ready to jump. But maybe stall a little longer if you want. Air dive when you come up. Also, don't hold W like that, or else that happens. Don't hold anything until the top, and then go forwards. And then air dive, stay in shift lock. Jump kind of early onto this so you get a good setup. Because if you jump super late, then that happens. Then you will not get a good setup. So jump kind of early. Air dive, jump kind of early. Air dive only on the second one. Air dive to get on. Then here, aim for the middle here. Don't aim for this part because it's like a weird pole. It's like a weird mesh hitbox, as you can see. So don't aim for that. Aim for the middle like that. Here, I turn around about here. Air dive bounce. Use your eyes for this zipline jump, and nothing else to really say. W and A. Get onto it with W and A, and then hold only W for these wall jumps, I would say. And then for this one, when you come off of the last one, then hold A for a second. W and A. Then I let go of shift lock, and this jump is pretty hard. So I think the best way to do this is, instead of going towards the middle like that, I go on the side, on the right side. And in addition to my camera turning philosophy, there's another thing you can use as an indicator. So hold only W when you're going towards the wall run, but when you're on the wall run, press A. And by the time you're holding A, that's when you're good to jump. And you can sort of use your camera turning as an indicator as well. You don't want to stall too long, but you also don't want to jump instantly, or else that happens. There. Air dive bounce, get on the left of this wall jump. D and A really fast. There. In and out. Okay, this wall run might be buggy in the practice, but it's not that buggy. It's not buggy in the actual map. They fixed it. So, again, use your eyes. Don't get on the pink platform too late, or else you'll lose a little bit of time. Like, don't try to get onto it kind of early like this, but look to the side. You can kind of use camera turning here as an indicator, but it's mostly your eyes. Like, that was too late. I might have been too late there in a real run. There you go. Do it like that. Be careful not to back jump on this. This happened to me. Well, you'll see it at the start of the video, or in my completion, before my completion, the fails. Just careful not to back jump. So get up here. Just jump from like back here instead of forward. So like this. And then for this part, I like to not look top down. I like to look like this. so then I can see the distance between the wall jumps. So the rhythm for this is kind of just like the ones before the take a break part. So don't spam. Just do it like, and also like hit this wall jump, or you can glue it on this side. Either one works. I'll do it on this side. Hit the wall jump at the apex of your jump like this, and then don't spam. If you stall for even a split second, you might be dead. The lava does cover this part pretty quickly. So this, and then when you hit the orbs, that's when you should start spamming. Also, there's a thing where like the wall jumps after the second half of phase 3, like after that direct zipline jump, they'll start like lagging as if it's a memory leak. I think it's a memory leak, I don't know. It happens the more you die there in real runs in a server. So it'll get progressively worse. At first it'll be like tiny lag spikes on the wall jumps, but then it'll get worse. Just rejoin to fix it. Hopefully they'll fix that soon, but yeah, just rejoin. Okay, hold W out of the transition screen, stall for a little bit. You do not want to fail this. As you turn to the right, that's when you're good to jump. And then I wrap it just like that. Okay, this part. So 2 things. You need to, in addition to pressing space to get off, to jump off of a zipline, you need to tap space to get on one. So it's like, what? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. There you go. Get used to that. You don't want to fail those. It might be a little bit uncomfortable at first, but you'll get used to that. And it's very easy. I need to restart the map for just the last jump. So, there'll be a gate here. It'll open. The screen will fade to white as you run forward. And you'll just barely be able to see when to jump. But it's just enough to see when to jump. Don't do anything fancy. All you gotta do is jump. You don't even have to jump super late, I think. You can kind of jump like here and still make it. But yeah, just to be safe, try to jump at the very end like that. And that's it. Just hold W to get into here. And after the transition screen, you'll be here, yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Hope something helped. This is a great map. I think it's very impressive how fun this is, how good it looks for how difficult it is. This is the 4th hardest map in all of Flood Escape and TRIA, so that's cool. It was the 3rd until Death Corridor released. I am not playing Death Corridor, by the way, so yeah. I was hating grinding this for a little bit, because of bugs, but after most of those bugs were fixed, it became a lot better, and I also got way better at the map, so it became like pretty enjoyable, I'd say. So yeah, hope this helped. If you're grinding this, good luck, have fun, goodbye.